Imagine this. You're about to send money to a friend, pay for groceries, or split the dinner bill. You open your phone, and suddenly you're stuck. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle? Which one should you actually use? Choosing the wrong app could cost you money, waste your time, or even put your information at risk. Today, I'm going to break it all down for you in a simple, beginner-friendly way so you'll finally know which payment app is right for you. Number 1. Why payment apps matter. Think about how many times you reach for cash these days. Almost never, right? In fact, according to research, more than 80% of Americans use some kind of digital payment app. These apps are fast, convenient, and in many cases, completely free. But here's the catch. Each one works differently. Some are better for paying friends. Others are better for shopping online. And some could actually lock your money in unexpected ways. That's why choosing the right one is so important. For example, if you're splitting a pizza bill with friends, using Zelle might be the fastest option because the money goes straight to their bank. But if you're buying something from a stranger on Facebook Marketplace, you might prefer PayPal because it offers buyer protection. Number 2. Venmo, the social money app. Venmo is owned by PayPal, and it has exploded in popularity among young adults. What makes it different? The social feed. Every time you send or receive money, you can add emojis, notes, or even make the payment public. It's like Instagram, but for your wallet. Example. Let's say you and your roommate split rent. You send them $500 on Venmo, and you both add a funny house emoji. Boom! It shows up in your feed. It feels casual and fun. The benefits. It's free when you pay with a bank account or debit card. The downside. If you want instant transfers to your bank, Venmo charges a small fee. And remember, those public payments can sometimes reveal more about your life than you want strangers to know. Number 3. Cash App, more than just payments. Cash App is like Venmo's cooler cousin. It's not just for sending money. You can actually buy stocks or even Bitcoin right inside the app. This makes it appealing to beginners who want to try investing without opening a full brokerage account. Example. Let's say you send $20 to a friend. Then, with one extra click, you could also put $10 into a fractional share of Apple stock. Pretty powerful for one app. Cash App also offers a cash card, which is like a debit card linked to your balance. You can use it at stores, withdraw at ATMs, or even get special discounts called boosts. But the trade-off is fees. Instant transfers cost money, and buying or selling Bitcoin has its own charges. Number 4. PayPal, the veteran of online payments. PayPal is one of the oldest and most trusted names in digital payments. If you've ever shopped online, you've probably seen the PayPal checkout button. The biggest advantage. Buyer protection. If you buy something from eBay or a small online store and the seller never delivers, PayPal can refund your money. That's a huge safety net. Example. Imagine you order a used phone online and it never arrives. With PayPal, you can open a dispute and possibly get every dollar back. Try doing that with a cash payment. It's gone forever. The downside. PayPal's fees can be higher than other apps if you're receiving payments for business. And it can take a couple of days to move money from PayPal to your bank unless you pay for an instant transfer. Number 5. Zelle, the bank's favorite. Zelle is different. It's not a separate wallet like Venmo or Cash App. Instead, it's built right into many bank apps. That means when you send money with Zelle, it goes directly from your bank account to theirs, usually within minutes. Example. Let's say you owe your cousin $100. If you both bank with Zelle partners like Chase or Bank of America, the money moves instantly without fees. That sounds amazing, right? But here's the warning. Zelle does not offer buyer protection. Once you send money, it's gone. If you send money to the wrong person or you get scammed, your bank usually won't give it back. So Zelle is best for people you know and trust, not random strangers online. Number 6. Security and privacy. Who protects you best? This is where people get nervous. Is it safe to use these apps? The truth is, all major apps use encryption and security features, but not all protect you equally. For example, PayPal gives you strong buyer protection. Venmo and Cash App, not so much. Zelle? Almost none. So the safest rule is this. Use PayPal when you're buying from someone you don't know. Use Zelle only with trusted family and friends. Also, always lock your app with a PIN or fingerprint. One scary story I heard involved someone losing their phone at a bar. The thief opened Cash App, sent hundreds of dollars to themselves, and it was gone in seconds. A simple lock could have prevented that. Number 7. Speed of transfers. Who wins? Sometimes speed matters. Zelle is usually the fastest because the money goes bank to bank. Venmo and Cash App let you choose between free standard transfers, which take a day or two, or instant transfers, which cost a small fee. PayPal also has instant transfer, but with a fee. Example: if your rent is due today and you need to move money fast, Zelle might be the hero. But if you can wait a day or two, Venmo or Cash App's free option might save you money. Number 8. Hidden costs, the fees that bite. Most apps advertise free payments. But here's the reality. Instant transfers, using credit cards, or receiving business payments often come with fees. Venmo charges around 1.75% for instant transfers. Cash App does too. PayPal's business fees can be even higher. And while Zelle itself doesn't charge, your bank might have limits or restrictions. Example: if you use a credit card to send $100 on Venmo, you'll pay a $3 fee. That's like paying 3% extra for no reason. Always connect your bank or debit card to avoid these unnecessary costs. Number 9. Which app is best for you? Here's the part you've been waiting for. Which one should you actually use? It depends on your needs. If you want social fun and easy splits, Venmo is your app. If you want to dabble in stocks or Bitcoin, Cash App gives you that extra feature. If you want buyer protection and online shopping safety, PayPal is king. If you want speed and direct bank transfers, Zelle is unbeatable, but only for trusted friends and family. Think of it like this. Payment apps are like tools in a toolbox. You wouldn't use a hammer to screw in a nail, and you shouldn't use Zelle to buy from a stranger. Number 10. The future of payment apps. Here's something most people don't think about. These apps are not just about money transfers anymore. They're becoming financial ecosystems. Cash App is turning into a mini bank. PayPal is adding crypto options. Venmo is connecting to credit cards. And banks are pushing Zelle harder than ever. According to surveys, digital wallet payments are projected to pass credit and debit card usage in the next few years. That means, sooner or later, payment apps may become the main way we all move money. So learning how to pick the right one today is like preparing for the future of money itself. Number 11. International payments. Can you send money abroad? Not all apps are created equal when it comes to sending money outside the USA. PayPal is one of the strongest for international transfers. It allows you to send money to over 200 countries, though the fees can be higher. Venmo and Cash App are mostly limited to domestic payments, so they're not great choices if you're paying someone overseas. Example: if you're sending $100 to a friend in Canada, you'll likely need PayPal because Venmo and Cash App won't work. Number 12. Business use. Which apps support entrepreneurs? If you run a small side hustle, choosing the right payment app is critical. PayPal has long been the leader for freelancers and small businesses because of its invoicing and buyer protection features. Cash App and Venmo have introduced business profiles, but they often charge extra fees. Zelle is not built for business at all. If you try using it for business, you won't have protection, and your bank might even restrict your account. Example: a freelance graphic designer might prefer PayPal because they can send professional invoices and manage disputes if a client refuses to pay. Number 13. Rewards and perks. Who gives you more back? Some apps actually reward you for using them. Cash App's Boosts can give you discounts at coffee shops, restaurants, or online stores. PayPal has partnered with credit cards to offer cashback when checking out with PayPal. Venmo has its own credit card that gives cashback rewards on categories you spend the most. These perks can add up if you're already using the app regularly. Example: buying coffee with a Cash App Boost might save you $1 or $2 every time, which adds up quickly if you're a daily coffee drinker. Number 14. Splitting bills. Who makes it easiest? One of the main reasons people use payment apps is to split expenses. Venmo and Cash App make it super easy to request or split bills directly in the app. Zelle, on the other hand, doesn't have built-in bill splitting features. You'd have to manually calculate and send money. Example: if 3 friends go out to dinner and the bill is $90, Venmo makes it simple for one person to pay the restaurant and then request $30 from each friend instantly. Number 15. Customer support. Who actually helps you? When something goes wrong, customer service becomes a big deal. PayPal has the most established customer service system, with phone lines and dispute centers. Venmo and Cash App mostly rely on chat or email support, which can be slower and less personal. Zelle's support depends on your bank, which means your experience could be very different depending on where you bank. Example: if your Venmo account gets hacked, you may have to wait days for an email reply, while PayPal's dispute center often moves faster. Number 16. Age restrictions. Can teens use these apps? Not everyone realizes this, but age matters with payment apps. Venmo and PayPal generally require you to be at least 18. Cash App allows teens age 13 to 17 to use the app with parental approval, making it one of the few teen-friendly options. Zelle is strictly for adults because it's tied directly to your bank account. Example: a 15-year-old mowing lawns might use Cash App with their parents' approval to collect payments from neighbors. Number 17. Tax reporting. Do you owe on what you receive? The IRS now requires payment apps to report transactions if you earn more than $600 from goods and services in a year. This means if you use PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App for side hustles, you'll get a tax form. Zelle claims it doesn't issue tax forms since it's bank to bank, but that doesn't mean you can skip paying taxes on income. Example: if you sell handmade jewelry online and make $700 through PayPal, you'll get a 1,099 form to report it during tax season. Every payment app has its strengths and weaknesses. The trick is knowing which one fits your situation. And remember, no matter which app you use, stay cautious. Protect your information, and never send money to someone you don't trust. So now I'll ask you, if you could only keep one payment app on your phone, which one would it be and why?